Good afternoon. Could you kindly tell us who you are and what you do?
Good afternoon, Aaron. My name's Gwen Richards and I'm the founder of Fighting Spirit Wellbeing, CIC. And I started the company in 2017 following my own journey of poor mental health. And as many people do, they hide it. And I hid it and I wore a mask for a long time. I had a breakdown in 2017. And after suffering from years and years and years, however, I managed it by being a workaholic. And when I actually had a complete burnout and crash in 2017, the idea for Fighting Spirit came about. I went on a boxing training course. So I went on a fundamentals and advanced training course at the Ricky Hatton Academy. So you can teach boxing, non-contact boxing, fitness, passed them all. And I set up Fighting Spirit Wellbeing, CIC, and we're a community interest company. And I work within the community, I work on one-to-ones, we work with community centres, and I work with companies on mental health awareness, building self-esteem, creating a culture within the business that's conducive to good mental health. And we've been involved with the NHS, the Mental Health Research Centre. I've worked with various charities. We've done many fundraisers. There's so much going on. We've done quite a lot of media. Because what I noticed when I started non-contact boxing training was my mental health improved to a point where I recovered completely and have been for 3 years. Now, after suffering for years and years and years and years, that's quite a miracle. So I then got clients and I saw some wonderful results with them, and we've developed from that. So, and we're constantly supporting and helping people to achieve healthy minds.
Gosh, thank you for sharing so honestly there. That was lovely. So you, out of your own experience, you've been able to develop and move forward yourself and help others and support others in the process. It must be hugely rewarding. So you mentioned to me as well that something you're looking to work with in the future is helping people or your community, as it were, engage socially again because of anxieties that might have developed because of being separated from one another. Is that right?
Absolutely. Again, I think, Aaron, and we touched on this earlier, I think the challenges for mental health and people's mental health will also start to become apparent as we do ease out of this. As I said before, it's an unknown, it's completely unknown. We've never been in this situation. And I also think that, it will have affected people in lots of ways. So we need to get people, first of all, in some kind of social environment, albeit in a safe way, and also get them moving again. I mean, we all know, and it's well documented now, that non-contact boxing is mindfulness through exercise. So what I'd like to do, I've devised programs already where it's based around shadow boxing. So it's still intense, you still have to focus. And we're going to be doing that with community centres. So we have people from the community come up groups, it'll be a safe space, we'll adhere to all the social distancing measures, and they can exercise, get moving, and also there'll be the social element as well, actually seeing people.
Oh, lovely, absolutely lovely. Something I hear mentioned a lot more now is social prescriptions. Is that something that you're engaging with?
Yes, well, we actually pitched to the NHS in December 2018. And there were 4 trusts that really like what we're doing. So we're in the process of becoming a social prescription. However, we're also involved with the Mental Health Research Centre in Manchester, and they want us to be part of a wider study, and they've applied for funding, so we can do a pilot or a study where we can really find out why non-contact boxing fitness training is so powerful to promote good mental health. Why is it working? Why is it impacting so well? So yeah, there's lots of interesting stuff going on.
Oh, brilliant. And that's something that's happening for you on the horizon as well in the future,
Yeah,
which is
yeah,
great. So
yeah.
a little bit before we go, tell us something that's been going on in your community, some positive things have come out of this.
Well, I live on a close, and we all, it's a new estate, so we all moved in at the same time, so we're quite neighbourly. However, I have noticed that neighbours are helping each other a lot more. You know, I've seen some neighbours go with shopping and put them on the doorstep of perhaps someone who's not been able to get out. I've had people say to me, you know, if you need anything, please let us know. And I think generally that seems to be the case. I mean, my mum, she's in isolation on her own, but she's got lots of friends and neighbours who are there for her. And I can, of course, go and see her now, socially distanced. But she's had strangers knock on her door and offer to help her. And she was walking back from, I think she'd gone up to Tesco just as we were going into lockdown and people were stockpiling. And this lady walked home with her, saw where she lived, and my mum had been trying to get some milk. The next morning, a knock on the door, and this lady gave her some milk and said, you know, I just want you to have this. And my mum said, well, let me pay you. No, I don't want any money. I just wanted to make sure you had some milk. That's just one story. I mean, there's dozens and dozens of examples. And I think, hopefully, I really, really pray that all this community spirit and that the, you know, good hearts, it continues, and that we appreciate what matters and value people and friendships and connections. That's what's important.
Couldn't have said it better myself, and straight from the heart. Gwen, absolutely fantastic and wonderful. You've certainly cheered up my afternoon no end. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for sharing, and I look forward to seeing you soon.
Okay, take care.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.